just got to base camp. Gonna set up the rooftop tent, gonna put the firewood in the fireplace ready to go, gonna get camp all set up. Then we're gonna sleep in definitely the coldest night of my life. Let's set this thing up. By the way, I hope everyone is enjoying my extremely obnoxious outfit right now. Neon orange, red with neon yellow, green pants. That's pretty obnoxious, right? I kind of look like a total Jerry at a ski resort, but I am super warm right now. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm such a gigantic fan of this place. This is probably my fourth time here. I came here 3 times in the summer, spring, and it's just it's a little gem. It's a really small river, but when you come during the right time, you can totally catch trout. You're not worried about 50 other people that are staying here or more, like most campgrounds. It's very quiet, and I really like the guy here that puts all his effort. He builds like minimalist spots, but he also builds like these little cabins, and he's got a tree fort, and I just really like it here. This is a really good place to do my coldest night ever camping challenge. So, we're trying a few things differently this time. One, I brought some hand warmers that I'm gonna stick in my socks. Last time I went, my feet were pretty darn cold, so that was kind of annoying. Even the first 2 times I went, it wasn't as cold, but for some reason, the first few times I went were definitely colder, but for some reason my feet were absolutely freezing, so I brought that. Number 2, pee bottle. Pee bottle. I am sick of going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. At first I thought it was silly, but then I looked up more YouTubers and, they do it. So, no one's here. Who cares? I'm gonna pee in a bottle if I have to. So, I bought a big funnel. I've got a water bottle. And if I have to pee in the middle of the night, I'm just gonna unzip my bag, kind of stand up in my tent and have my headlight and just go into that funnel. That could be the biggest game changer. That's what I'm gonna let you know tomorrow morning, if the pee bottle is the biggest game changer, because usually the most discomfort is having to get out and go to pee, not being cold. So that could be the biggest game changer. And the third big difference I'm doing this time is I brought a thermos with some soup that we boiled this morning. I have no idea if it's gonna be warm, but I don't usually have warm food tonight, so I'm gonna try to see if this thermos works. And if it does work, then I'm gonna have some really hot soup before I go to bed. That would be really exciting. start. It's getting to be about 7 o'clock right now. Got the fire roaring. Luckily, there's absolutely no wind right now. If there was wind right now, there'd probably be about minus 10 degrees. But luckily there's none. So it's about 7 o'clock right now. It's about 10 degrees, but when it's getting to be about 9 to 10, it's probably gonna drop to the 5s, and when I wake up, we'll see how it's looking. But right now, it's okay because I got this fire roaring. Alright guys, I am tucked in bed. I've got my liner, my heavy sleeping bag. I'm feeling good right now. I've got my foot warmers tucked into my socks. This has been kind of rough because I got into my tent and it took me a few minutes to set up everything, so I'm feeling a little bit chilly right now. It's easily the coldest night I've been in up here. My feet are already cold. This is not a good sign because usually when I get into my sleeping bag, my feet are pretty good, but it took me a few minutes to get into my sleeping bag. But hopefully in the next few minutes it gets a little warmer with my foot warmers. I am absolutely chilly right now. You can see my breath right now. I brought the funnel, I brought the pee bottle, I've got the foot warmers, and once I shut this off, I'm gonna head to sleep, and when I wake up, I'm gonna update you on how I am doing, because it is freaking freezing. See my breath? I just did the peeing into the funnel. Definitely a success because it beats climbing down the ice cold ladder in the middle of the night. So that was the first time I've done the pee into the funnel from the tent. Definitely a success. Alright, it is 6 a.m. Pretty good sleep. Definitely cold. The tent is covered in ice on the inside, just like it has every time so far. I will definitely say that the feet warmers definitely helped. There's no doubt about that. I kept my feet warm and somehow made the whole sleeping bag feel warmer, so that was really nice. The pee bottle, the pee funnel was also a game changer. Highly recommend it. Did not have to leave my tent once last night. That was just total game changer. And yeah, the soup was warm. Really nice and uplifting to have warm food at night in this freezing weather. So I can't really sleep anymore. I'm going to close up. I am going to hop out of the tent, which is easily the worst part of this whole thing. So I'm going to try to hop out and put down the tent because I can't sleep, and I'm going to head home. But yeah, I'm going to see how cold it is in the car, see what the temperature is outside, because I easily think this is the coldest night. But luckily, with the preparations that I did beforehand, I think really made this a lot more comfortable.